When you meet someone of the opposite sex you like physically, your body will be so honest that it is unimaginable. Hello everyone, I am Dudu. You may have attributed the throbbing to the noise of hormones, but you don't know that what your soul really desires is the peace of completely relaxing the tight string of life. The essence of physiological liking is far from superficial desire, but a kind of freedom for the soul to rest. When you meet that person, you don't need to pretend or calculate. Even if you are embarrassed, you will feel calm. All invisible barriers will melt like spring snow. It's not that you give up your defense, but that the instinct of life selects the only one for you that feels clear and at ease when you get close. You think that desire can be controlled, but when she gets close, every inch of your perception silently declares she is worth it. One smile comes from relaxation, not pleasing. On weekdays, your words and deeds are all appropriate, and even your smile seems to be carefully measured. Only in front of her, the corners of your lips will fly unconsciously, and the brilliance in your eyes is as pure as a child. It has nothing to do with her witty remarks or her elaborate flattery. It is that your whole life has been unloaded leisurely, as if a drifting boat finally encountered a quiet harbor. This peace is confirmed by the body earlier than the mind. No reason is needed, only a voice in the heart echoes in the ear. Being with her is as comfortable as breathing. It is not only the sweetness of love, but also the peace of the origin of life returning to its habitat. So the boundary quietly retreats because she is a place of peace of mind. Once upon a time, drinking a cup together was taboo, and intimate contact required distance. Even close relatives could not cross the line. Only with her, you naturally approach, touch, and even embrace to sleep. She handed you the cup, you sipped calmly, she shortened the distance, you never done. It is not the collapse of principles, but you can't stand the alienation between you and her. Physiological liking is not an impulse, but a silent intuition that you give me clarity, peace, and want to be infinitely close to you. Willing to make an exception for her is the highest privilege given to her by the body. 3. The desire to get closer to her is infinite, and the breath is belonging. This attraction is branded with a unique mark. Even if you hug each other, you still want to get closer. When you hug her, you just want to bury your head and absorb that unique breath, regardless of love, just like a young animal anchoring its belonging with smell. You will be intoxicated by the indescribable warmth on her skin. Even if she is unaware, you can't help but get close to her neck and bury yourself deep in her chest, like a cat attached to the body temperature of its owner, purely due to the nature of life. The love of the soul requires weighing and testing, while the attraction of the body is guided by instinct, without asking the reason, without thinking, just craving the deepest cuddling. For cleanliness makes way for her. Trust overflows silently, and you have always been careful to keep boundaries. You are afraid of mixing tableware, reject sharing personal items, and become alert when others get close to you. You will be displeased when your hair is brushed or your private belongings are touched. Only with her you are willing to share the food he has bitten, drink the beverage she has drunk, or even covet the smell left on her clothes. The reason is simple, just because resistance is ineffective in front of her. This is called acquiescence of intimate invasion. Your subconscious mind has already opened the door to the private area of your body for her. It is not indulgence, but silent trust flowing like a stream. She has not spoken yet, but your heart has already opened. 5. The mind is still hesitant, and the body has already surrendered. You have admired many people because of the resonance of thoughts, similar interests, or the fit of souls. However, you know in your heart that dancing with them requires staying awake, restraining expectations, and using reason as a rein. Until you meet her now, you suddenly feel that all self-restraint can be thrown away. The reaction becomes straightforward, the emotions return to their true nature, and the desire to own, the impulse to get close, and the expectation of being touched emerge. It is not dementia and sinking, but your body and mind first perceive absolute peace. It's not a moment of stupidity, it's that you finally found the existence that you can face calmly without any disguise. Physiological love is by no means shallow. It is the most naked and profound confession of love. It penetrates the barriers of language, bypasses the maze of logic, and reaches the most primitive signal source of life. Thoughts have not yet been sorted out, but the body has already approached safely according to instinct. True love is never determined by reason. It is your entire existence that has been completely disarmed in front of her. You smile innocently, your attachment follows you like a shadow, and you reveal the pure demeanor hidden deep in your heart. That is not a change, but that you finally meet the one who makes approaching itself an instinctive guide for the soul to return home. As a celebrity said, true physiological love, 10 years of love is still the same, and sleeping together every night without getting annoyed. She is in my mind when I fall asleep at night, and she is still in my eyes when I wake up in the morning. If she leaves, it will definitely take half of your life. Cherish her well.